Happy times on everyone. Welcome back to CSR and another of the Link to the Past specials, day 10. This is a whole bunch of settings that I don't know how to talk about, so I'm going to hand it off to the comms. The comms are Blue Link and Carrotfruit. Carrotfruit, I believe this is her version of the randomizer too. Jaxie's helping me track. I am Total Attack, your restreamer. Comms and Delios.
All right, so we've got a bunch of settings. First of all, the goal is... Oh, thanks, Kara. All right. The goal is 10 of the 12 bosses, so that's the 10 dungeon bosses plus both Aghanims. Prizes don't matter for Ganon. Well, 10 of the bosses plus kill Ganon. We'll get into that a little more in a bit. There is a suit of boots, so you can dash around, but you can't bonk things off of high places. We've got a suit of flute, which will give you access to flute spots as long as you visited that screen, with the exception of the desert flute spot, because that provides new logical access. Our dungeon maps will have icons for what items, sort of what tier of item is in each place, as well as the HUD when you're in the underworld. Ganon is vulnerable to the bee instead of silver arrows, and ideally was only going to be vulnerable to that, but it seems like we have a gamer's agreement that we're going to only use the bee for Ganon. There's probably something else that I've forgotten. Key sanity, yeah.
That sounds delightfully crazy.
All right, the Boomerang and Sanctuary. We have, let's see who's on which side. Dr. Earworm starting at Link's house, going up to Uncle and Hyrule Castle, presumably. Tyler Salt going into the forest.
Oh, the other Boomerang.
Amazing.
So we have a green flute, a blue and a red Boomerang, and I guess blue boots.
Yep. And they'll see the icon flickering there on Dr. Earworm's scene is indicating that there is junk in this room. But it looks like Dr. Earworm's going to get it anyway, because it could be bombs. Or...
That's actually
rupees,
pretty useful.
Yeah, 300 rupees, that'll work. All right, and it looks like they are starting in the other spots now. Well, it looks like Tyler Salt is going south route, probably to Kakariko, picking up bombs on the way, if I had to guess.
Yeah,
or
sensible
checking
play.
Sunrise, which looks like is vanilla. Do we have anything at Lumberjack?
Oh, shield. We're not going to get
Hello,
that.
it's one item. Yep, shield. We're not going to get that.
Okay, Tyler Salt got 3 bombs.
A respectable haul. You weren't about to pick up the other Boomerang. Showing the compass, quite reasonable. Mistle was at Maze Race there. I assume it was junk.
Yep, some variety of junk.
A bottle in the library, that'll potentially be important, because we do need a bottle to keep the bee in. And the blue potion's useful, no doubt.
I am very curious to see how this bee versus Ganon fight goes.
Hashtag release the chicken. Yeah, it should be fun. It looks like we've got a key in Chicken Hut, based on the HUD, and a major item in Blind's Hideout. We'll see what it is. Moon Pearl.
Nice.
Pretty important. And it looks like we've got a minor item as well. Just powder could be required. And
Nice hook shot.
also has a major item. Well, I guess that was the hook shot. I seem to have a bit of a delay here. And Ganon's Tower key. So Ganon's Tower, oh yeah, that's another thing. Ganon's Tower is starting open. So as soon as you can get there, you can pop in, look at the map, see if there's anything good. And remember that Agatu will be one of, hey, look at that, red cane on Bottle Vendor. Since hints are turned on in this particular instance, Bottle Vendor and Zora will tell you what they have before you pay for them.
Oh, whoa! That's so cool!
Now, I don't know if the runners know that, but... Well, they've presumably both found from Bottle Vendor now. So yeah, Samaria could be quite useful. See, it looks like Earworm is buying some bombs. Quite reasonable. Yeah, bombs on the island. Probably not coming back for those. Yes, you can talk to Zora without the 500 rupees, but he obviously won't give you the item. He'll just say, what do you want? And you can say, I want the thing, and he'll say, too bad you don't have money. Or some variation there. The bottle vendor says, fine, I didn't want your money anyway. I'm not sure what Zora says.
Maybe we'll get to find out.
Very possibly. Yeah, well, yeah, I think it's the same dialogue if you don't have enough or if you say no. Big key in the dam. 2 Ganon's Tower, all right.
Dr. Earworm making the very reasonable decision to check race game blind in Key Sanity, but unfortunately, just bombs.
It's just bombs. Well, spend a bomb. Ooh, hammer at the dam. The flooded item, rather. And Dr. Earworm with 2 whole flute spots unlocked. But getting back to Link's house is quite useful.
Yeah, this pseudo flute thing's really clever. I'm liking it already.
Looks like we do have a major item in Mini Moldorm Cave. Of some kind. Big key bow. Big rupees, a key. And another key.
So smalls to skull and ice. I didn't catch where the big key was too.
I did not either. Looks like it might be Thieves Town. That's what's marked on the tracker.
All right. We'll trust them with our lives. Our trackers are wonderful.
All right, looks like we scouted the ledge item there, and I did not catch what it was.
20 rupees.
Okay. Junk in Ice Rod Cave.
And we have a key in Nagina's cave.
Junk, for purposes of the tracker, is bob refills, arrow refills, rupees, small hearts if shops were shuffled, that sort of thing. I have a Tomodachi, I have a write-up of the settings. Let me pull that up real quick. If I can remember where I put it, there it is. This is descriptions of all the settings as well, but that's probably helpful. I guess we could put... Yeah. All right, Hyrule Castle. I did not catch if Tyler looked at the map or is just going to the back blind here.
I didn't catch it either. Ooh, what does that symbol mean? Oh, map.
Yeah, it's hard to get a good symbol in an 8x8 pixel area with 2 colors.
Yep.
We do have free light cones, so even without a lamp, you'll be able to see in the sewers, which does put the dark cross in logic. So depending on what's in Zelda's cell, we may see one or both of our runners skip turning in the key we get off of the map, the boomerang chest guy, and go to the back instead. We also may not see that, I don't know. It's like Dr. Earworm here is heading up to Waterfall Fairy and Zora. Tyler Salt is in fact going down to Zelda's cell for a junk item, so he probably did not look at the map, if I had to guess.
Dr. Earworm with a bit of a double take there, goes back with the ice rod, at least.
That might have been the necessary exit to get the water walking state. Unless...
Oh, yeah, of
they
course.
exited twice and then came back a third time.
Who doesn't want a heart container for that price?
Yeah. Apparently Dr. Earworm.
Bold. I like it.
Dark cross looks like a compass. Swamp. Now we can find Argus. It's like Dr. Earworm flew to the wrong spot by mistake, probably due to not having all the flute spots locations. We do have hammer and powder.
The book can flip crystal switches?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that, yes.
That is so cool.
We have a simultaneous powder bat check here for... Well, we don't know yet, because you have to turn in an item, so we just have a speech bubble telling us.
Eastern.
Like a big key to Eastern, alright. And we do have a bow, it looks like.
Am I living in the future, or are you living
I'm
in the
probably
past
delayed a
little
bit.
Okay, I did try refreshing my thing once, so I don't know.
I suspect I'm in the past more than you're in the future. So major item in the back, plus Saha won't tell us what he has. I'll tell us where to get a thing. Which is Thieves Town.
And we've got Balbos, but no way to use it quite yet.
That is true. It is rather difficult to summon fire without a sword. Looks like both people going into Eastern with the bow and the big key. Quite reasonable. So taking different routes to get there. Also looks like Eastern is Crystal 5, which could come in handy if we need to get the Waterfall Fairy for some reason.
Very nice that you've got the text italicized to match the other numbers. So many little improvements.
Yeah, well, the regular outline text didn't go well with the way I'd updated the door rando indicator, so it looked different. So I changed it, and now it matches the other stuff. Looks like Big Chest has junk. minor item over here on the right. Which the interesting thing with the item icons is sometimes if you've got like a small key and a minor item in the same area, you only see the small key on the map. But you might need that minor item if it's a fetch quest that leads to something more important. But it looks like it's less of an issue in these dungeons that only have a few items, but Ganon's Tower in particular can hide items like that.
Interesting.
Oh, checking the
hit
hint. Ooh, small key to East Castle Tower. That could be useful. For the shield, but for the boss kill. And looks like we got a major item in the big key chest. Needs a lamp?
Oh.
No one needs a lamp. Oh, there's the book. We'll get to see that flip those crystal switches.
I was going to say that. But we've got boomerangs too. That's actually a little disappointing.
That's true. Though Swamp Palace and Mire Basement could both make use of the book where boomerangs don't work.
Yeah.
It also, of course, gives us access to Desert Palace.
Oh, of course. That is really satisfying as a Samaria room.
Yeah. Never done that one by myself, but it does look very cool.
All right, we've got our first boss kill.
Yep.
So I guess we just might take that book and poke around in desert now.
Yeah, that seems probably like the play. We don't have a second key or even a first key to the castle tower to get to Dark World that way. We don't have gloves. And we can't get up the mountain without the real flute or the glove.
Oh, we're actually gonna get a mushroom turn in from both runners.
Ah. I believe Dr. Earworm checked again, but Tyler still has not, or do I have that backward? Not Ganon. Zora.
Dr. Earworm checked Zora.
Okay. I guess you can't get to Zora from the potion shop anyway, without the glove. Dr. Earworm possibly... Oh no, we can't get into Dago Tower. Oh, Dr. Earworm hasn't done Hyrule Castle yet, though. Looks like we do have a major item in the top room there.
Oh, the real flute.
Ah, now we can get to the mountain. With hookshot and hammer, that's quite a lot we can do.
Oh, Dr. Earworm is stealing the key.
Interesting. We'll get to see what's in the back. I wonder if Tyler saw was going out the right. Well, I guess you have to go out the right side, don't you? Well, no, you could flute away from there, but got to check the HUD icons on the. Yeah, the Agate check. Or Agate check, of course.
Do you have to activate the real flute in this mode?
No, it'll start pre-activated.
Oh, nice. Because it would be funny to just like flute to 3 just to activate your flute.
That would be, yeah. So dark cross was a compass.
Oh, a map check.
Deciding which way to spend the key. So it looks like we have a minor item in the back. I don't remember what was.
You were looking at there.
There's an icon. Yeah. So the back of escape room is the one that's kind of two halves, and it had a little flashing small chest on it, which, understandably, if you're not used to looking at those maps, can be hard to see at first.
Oh, that was a treasure chest. Okay, I thought it was like a smiley face. Yeah, I see it now.
That's fair. Yeah.
So it's the same icon as... Oh, I get it. Oh, and then the major item one's a big chest icon.
Right, yep. With 3 parts to the top.
Oh, we got a B.
B!
Basic B.
Well, Ganon doesn't care. He'll take any kind of B. But, of course, there's also a shop that sells Bs for 10 rupees, so missing that B is not a huge deal. But also, I'm sure we'll find the gloves before too long. Tyler Salt can get it either way. Tyler Salt, of course, up on the mountain here. Dr. Earworm presumably heading to Desert Palace to get the flute. Possibly check the right side on the map and see if it's worth stealing a key once you get a glove. Although, regardless of whether Landmola's is a pendant or a crystal, it is still a boss kill. It's also worth noting that once you've entered a dungeon, as long as you're in a dungeon, you can use L and R to switch to the other dungeon maps to see dungeons you visited before.
Ooh. Oh, and there the flute plays the flute sound if it's auto-activated. Okay.
Yep. That was an addition in Codeman's Overworld Rando, which is a very good one, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it's very easy to not realize you have a pre-active flute when you get it. I mean, with pseudo flute, it's a bit more obvious, but there are some modes that just start with it active when you get it. And it feels silly to run all the way to Kakariko only to have the duck pick you up when you try to activate it. All right, checking Tower of Hera here. We do have the hook shot. Oh, checking Ether Tablet, of course.
Pod small.
Pod small.
I don't expect we're going to care too much about that, but you never know.
Yeah, especially with being able to look at the... Hey, first book use.
Nice.
I was going to say, especially with being able to look at the maps, you can potentially see if you need to spend some of your... what pod smalls you can skip. Like, there's no reason to go to Armless Hellway if you know it's junk.
That changes a lot. And okay, so I didn't realize the book can hit the crystal switches anywhere in the room?
Yes, correct. Anywhere in the underworld, even if you're in Spectacle Cave, for example. It wouldn't do much, but you can flip them.
That's really cool. Tyler's still learning about the bonk.
No big key, no boots, but a very tantalizing big item in that chest that we can't get. Oh no, it could be in the other chest. We haven't opened that one yet.
Okay,
It looks
so
like
the
it is
big
in fact.
chest
Yep.
is junk.
We now have 2 out of 3 medallions we can't use. Tyler saw him not getting bumped into the hole by that bumper like I often do. Oh yeah, Paradox Cave, another perfectly good place to use the book.
What happened to this mold worm?
Wolworm's showing off some pride rainbow colors for June.
Oh, I love that. I just thought it looked a little unwell, but yeah, I like that way more. Hey, we have fire.
Yay!
So correct me if I'm wrong, but when we stepped into the basement with the cell, it was showing a major item on the little icon. Does that mean
Yes, so that would
in the
be
basement?
that would be both the so that it would be the super tile. So if once the other item was picked up, then yeah, it would be I guess it was what 50 rupees in there. So yeah, then Hera Basement will have a major item.
Okay, that is very good information. Because we have fire, but we still don't have that small key.
Correct. Another interesting thing that I realized the other day when I was playing these settings is you can go into the bottom of Spiral Cave to scout the item class.
Whoa.
I didn't realize that till I was in the top of Spiral Cave, but so yeah, major item flashing there. Yeah, there'll be something good in Hera Basement.
Thieves Town conceals 3 logic items.
Yep, so that'll... Oh, I missed that glove. Yeah, so that'll be potentially small keys to places, but it could be big keys, could be basically anything that could be considered by logic.
Okay.
Which I believe does include the mushroom and the powder. I'm not entirely sure. I want to revamp the hint system, but I haven't gotten to it yet, so that's just stock overworld randomer. Boots near Sparks. I think that's Meyer Shed.
Yeah, that would make sense.
But we can't get there without the mitts, of course. Is a kid giving that buried treasure map to Desert Palace? So we do now have normal dark world access, which looks like Tyler Selt's probably heading to Hype Cave.
So I guess I'm kind of wondering, do the runners... Oh, nice sword.
Nice.
Okay, have the runners figured out how these icons work? It seemed like Dr. Earworm with that map check in Escape did.
I know Dr. Earworm has played with the maps for door random before. I don't recall if that seed that we did for Willard's async had... I don't think it had the loot icons on, but it had the door random maps, which of course are not here.
Okay, I was just wondering if the runners are going to know to go back to Hera Basement when that key turns up.
Yeah, that's a good question. I was going to laugh if that was Stumpy's key right there. Fourth dig, fifth dig. See, we do have Fire Rod for Skullwoods, but we don't have a sword yet on Dr. Earworm's side.
Dang,
So-
if only he'd gone to Hype Cave first.
Yeah. Well, maybe there'll be a sword in Skullwoods. Not in the big chest, though.
So the junk icon, what is it supposed to be? An open
It's
chest?
supposed to be a pot.
Oh,
It's a bit more distinguishable on the map one, because there I have 16 pixels in each direction. But I did what I could. Pet is dead, to chat's chagrin.
okay. Dr. Earworm does seem to have this all figured out.
Yes, that would seem to be the case. Did not check the map to see if there was anything good in the back, though, before going there. Possibly not, considering that they do not have a sword and can't get to Moth.
Cool. We just didn't get to see what was in chest B. Okay,
Looks like
so
we got
okay, so that really does look like a pot on the map.
Yeah,
there's a
it looks better
key
there.
in the back.
And then Helpful and Mothula. So that minor item could be in this chest, or it could be in the big key chest. Looks like it was that one. But they are on the same super tile.
I appreciate that we made an attempt to swap over to Tyler Salt's audio. Okay, there's the front door key to Swamp.
Yep, that'll be useful. Later.
Okay, so Tyler Salt doesn't know about the 3 logical items, but that's
Yeah.
one of them. I would assume.
Ah, yes, yes.
Of course, yeah.
The armorer would presumably not have been, yeah. That's right, we also have the Thieves Town Small and the Big, so we can get everything here. I just missed what was on Bumper Ledge, but
20 rupees.
okay. We do have a glove and a cape, so we presumably would have gotten it if it was important anyway. Another great place to use the book if you want to read the hint, which I suspect Tyler Salt doesn't, but you could check the hint and then flip the pegs without having to go back downstairs. Dr. Earworm, leaving behind the junk and C-shaped.
Oh, the mitts didn't go far.
Nice.
And chest game was just 20 rupees.
Yeah. Those mitts will let us get to the boots in Meyer Shed that Tyler Salt presumably does not know about.
Yeah.
Pod Big with one small key, it looks like.
I don't remember where Dr. Earworm got that one key. But according to his tracker, yes, he does have one.
I vaguely remember us seeing a pod key somewhere and mentioning it. I don't remember where it was.
Oh, we got the desert small.
All right, I think there was a key on right side.
Okay, so
Get a map. Yeah.
does the desert small count as a logical item only if
Yes.
there's something required on right side desert?
It will always be a logic item.
Okay.
So I guess mids
that
are the two
simplifies
keys.
things.
Yeah. And then this is just health. Yep. Guess we're going to get hammer strats from Dr. Earworm when we get to the time. Yes, you would potentially need it logically, but I believe small keys, when they're shuffled out of the dungeons, are always considered logic items. So even all of the Meyer keys, for example, would be considered logic items. Although I guess even there, you would need some of them, but not all of them. Or no, you don't need any of them, right? If you spend your keys wisely.
Yeah, to get to the...
Oh, you need... I believe you can full clear it with just pod keys. But now I'm second guessing myself.
Me too.
I guess left side requires all of them logically because you could spend your keys everywhere else. I think the boss does not logically require all of them. Anyway. Yeah, that makes sense. Ice Palace. Yeah, it's nice to get to right side.
Right, Tyler Salt will be able to beat Moth here.
Yes. Or at least to attempt. Attempting to throw shade on Tyler Salt, just Fighter Sword Moth is hard.
Yeah.
I would struggle with it. I don't know if our runners would. Where was the sword? Hype Cave, that's right. The guy in Hype Cave, even.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't doing anything with it. May as well, give it to someone who will use it.
Yeah, go kill a moth or something. Oh, only one punch from blind today. Although I wouldn't be able to blame it on muffins, so. Samaria strats, not hammer strats.
Nicely done.
Back of Skullwoods, presumably,
right,
is where the Podsmall was.
Okay, it was right there.
That is our green pendant, so we can talk to Sazrala when we get there. Both runners now have 3 of their required 10 boss kills. Tyler Salt heading into a 4th.
And Dr. Earworm, with no sword, can't even hammer dash.
Oh, yeah, that's always the worst. That poor chicken. That's a good question. I thought Pseudo Boots could item dash. They can item dash. I don't know if the hammer will work on pigs. I think it does. You can definitely item dash. Definitely, probably. Maybe. I played too much with starting boots and not pseudo boots to know for sure.
Notably, Moth was the other 5/6 crystal.
Interesting. Now I can pick a bomb there if we feel so inclined, but I can double it up with the ledge check at the very least. So Dr. Earworm grabbing the frog without a mirror, always a fun time. But about to get their sword, hopefully. The frog leading the frog. We could theoretically talk to Bomb Guy if we learned to know where the red crystal is, but that's probably not worth it.
Probably.
Especially we were in... Well, we might not have had the map, but we were in Skullwoods, I don't remember.
Okay, Bombos for Turtle Rock. Tyler Salt is gonna...
We do have the cane, and the fire rod, and the hook shot, yeah. Well, hook shot's less important, but...
It saves you time by
yeah,
not punishing you for going the wrong way.
Yeah. That is the hardest room in the game to remember you don't have a hook shot in. Mire big, okay. I think that's a beatable mire. If we have the right medallion. And I missed what Blacksmith had.
Compass 2 Mire.
Perfect, now I know where Vitreous is. As opposed to just guessing he's in the same spot he always is.
Like, are all the bosses magnetic or something? Like, is that why the compass works? Like, I get the treasure chest, sure, but...
Maybe they're magic compasses. Ooh, we have Tyler Salt going into GT here. A lot of items in there. Could be something good. We'll see if he checks the map or if he just goes through the basement. I don't think we've seen him check the map yet, so he may not know that's a thing.
Ooh, Freezy Silvers, but we can't get those.
No, but they also don't help against cannon. But useful for Vitreous if nothing else. Although we would have to go to the Mire shed to get the boots to come back here to go back to Mire, so...
Sounds like a wonderful use of time. Okay, that is the third Turtle Rock small. And a GT small. Okay, what do we have here in TR?
It's like a key, big key on Laser Bridge, and small key in the fire-locked area.
And not much else, huh?
Looks like we're looking through other dungeons now.
This is so cool.
But yeah, maps and compasses. Now, I think maps and compasses are prioritized above minor items, so Shovel could be sneakily hiding away somewhere.
Ooh.
And if there's something important at Dig Spot, that would be bad. We do already have Mushroom and Powder, which helps. Oh, I missed Dr. Earworm getting the Ice Rod.
Oh,
it was
that was...
Fairy. It was in Waterfall Fairy, that's right.
Yeah, Tyler Salt is not being in that area.
Yeah. So Dr. Earworm can potentially kill Trinex here. No, we need one more small key.
So Dr. Earworm got the hint tile saying the Ice Big was in GT, and then Tyler Salt found it very soon after.
Amazing. Yeah, I guess you need... Well, 2 keys is technically enough to get to Laser Bridge, but... Well, they'll get another key in GT if they go there. And can then go back for Trinex. And since we know there's I believe it was a map in the lava chest, we don't have to worry about stealing that key. We can safely do so.
Oh, right, because there's only one chest there, so we don't have to worry about it getting over.
There's our other castle tower key. In Bob's chest. And I guess that would put the major item on that tile in either the big chest or in Hope Room. No, it's the one on the torch that we saw. Never mind. There could be another, of course. My guess is Dr. Earworm is probably going to skip fighting Ice Armos.
Yeah, that would make sense.
You have to check this big chest, though, because... Hey, Makita Desert. That's a beatable
that
desert.
is another beatable boss, yeah.
Both runners going into Hope Room at the same... Well, they would have been if Dr. Earworm hadn't bonked. Just junk in Hope Room. But it does share...
And that major item is...
The silver's in the torch.
Right here, then.
No, this is a different super tile, actually.
Oh, right, okay.
So yeah, we know we can skip tile room.
You know, I get why it has to work that way, but the asymmetry bothers me. No, wait, it's not asymmetric. There's no room in between. It's just a door. What am I talking about? I don't know.
But it looks like, yeah, Compass Room has a minor item, at the very least. Ah, our shield. And what, 3 pieces of heart?
They'd be known to come in handy.
And I guess we don't have a mirror, that's true. So, Other Salt is... looking for a Wallmaster. Now this particular flashing key is a little disorienting because this shares a super tile with somewhere else awkward. I think DM's room? The arrangement of tiles in Ganon's Tower is quite confusing with all the warps. I think that, yeah, that big key that we saw in that hallway would have been the Rando room, probably Ice Big. Other Salt going for the climb here.
Yeah, a boss kill is a boss kill.
That is true. So let's see, Dr. Earworm came here from the right side, right?
Correct.
So they still have Render Room and DM's room. That's right, we got the small key to Castle Tower there. Yeah, it looks like we are going to kill Ice Armos for the compass. And I forget what else was there, but it wasn't the shovel. Or, yeah. I think it was a compass, a health, and a junk or something like that.
I think that's exactly what it was.
Probably hoping for errors there, alas.
Oh, nice fairy drop there for Tyler Salt.
Oh, yeah. That red Zezek is got quite the dodges.
Fortunately, we've got powder.
Yep, quite useful.
Oh, we're getting bow landmos?
Nice. Let's see, Ice Palace Big Key was in Rando Room, if I recall. Was there anything else in Rando Room?
I don't think so. Ah, right. A Skullwood Small.
So no. I mean, it would be counted as a logic item, but we don't have a hint for those in. Yeah, it's Sarah. All right, looks like we do have a major item on the climb here.
Dr. Earworm is just not having good luck with these death orbs.
Ah, Hair Pig, which is worthless. As we saw, there was junk in there.
Looks like we found a Master Sword.
Ah! Yeah, that would make sense. Hair Pig key is not a major item. Ah, Tyler Salt forgot to get the key off the mini Helmosaur. That Lambo fight would have been so much easier if we could have had the silver.
Easier, definitely, but nowhere near as entertaining.
That's true. All right, second Pride Dorm about to go down. But not without a fight.
And we get fireworks.
So where do I think we're going to be headed next after both runners are taken away from Turtle Rock? I guess Lucky Worm could beat Trinex, but
maybe finish Desert Check Meyer area.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. Both of those are beatable.
Ice is beatable, though not logically.
Yes. Or actually, it might even be logically beatable with Samaria. I think you only need one key logically if you have Samaria. Unless I'm missing something else obvious. Oh, the flippers. Yeah.
I was talking about the flippers. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Another Bo Lanmo fight.
Yeah, flippers are important, I suppose. Still don't have the mirror, which I guess we've already beaten Eastern, so going into... Although it would be nice to mirror to Sazrala here, if we had it. We still only have one pod small on Tyler Salt's side, it looks like.
Well, that will get us to the boss.
Yep, if that's where we go with it.
Okay, I was getting a little nervous for Dr. Earworm, but they made it through the door.
Yeah. Yeah, not having the lamp or a refill there can be a bit rough. Going both side, of course, to save the key on pod. Dr. Earworm about to get their Master Sword, or just did, I suppose. What if Dr. Earworm put together that the near sparks means Meyer Shed? Probably not, or they would have gone there. Or no, they just got the mids. No, they got the mids in Thieves Town. So they could have gone there before going up the mountain.
Well,
Lorm gets their first
Bulldorm
knockoff.
should be proud of that.
See if we get some nice book strats here. Oh no, we're going right to the boss. Got it. Right, because we only have one key.
You know, they say there's always a pod small in pod, but I don't know if I'd risk that.
If it were me, I probably would check the map, and if there were majors in the back, I'd probably prioritize those over the Helmasaur kill. But either way, you're probably going to be coming back for something. Well, there we got a book strat.
Oh, this could be a triple. Not quite. So that major item icon is in the dark basement then, right?
Yes.
Okay, good to know. Nice bow Helma strats.
It's like ledge was a key to Turtle Rock. Okay.
Oh, did Tyler Salt not pick that up?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, well, that's not going to burn him, we know.
Yeah, well, he already has 3, yeah. And he'll see that the lava chest is junk. Looks like Dr. Earworm might be going back for Turtle Rock now. With the Trinex to kill and a big key on Laser Bridge, I'd say that makes sense. Looks like Tyler saw
Oh, we
the
don't
ice
have the
balls.
big key to TR.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem. Then... Oh, heading back to Hera for
Pod
the... For the... Oh, do we get the Hera Small?
No. We're
No.
here for the pod small on Ether tablet.
Ah,
It's a bit of a trek, but I do like this before going to pod.
yeah, that makes sense.
No, we still have other places to go.
There a big chest possibly? If they didn't remember that it was junk. I do believe that bird just walked through a wall. Oh, major item in ham lift.
Rule of Fire.
Ah. Well, I guess the main place that has use is the Ganon's Tower climb at this point, which we've now already done. And we know we'll have a B for Ganon, so we don't have to worry about that. Ah, getting the castle tower small. That makes sense. That was hinted on Earworm's side.
All right, so you could
I do
do Aga
believe-
Tower
yeah.
into pod.
Yeah. Or if you want to... Oh, no, we don't have the mirror. Just if you want to be fancy about it, you could get the big bomb into the pyramid and then mirror to do Hyrule Castle. But that doesn't work without the mirror.
Looks like we're turning in the green pendant.
Ah. Yeah, we have no idea what that has.
Thanks, Saha.
This will be boss number 7 for Tyler Salt. With Desert Palace and Vitreous. That's 9 killable bosses. So I guess Tyler Salt is probably looking at what do I need to get go mode, and that's either the Castle Tower small, Flips and Mirror, or Ice Rod and the TR big.
Okay, well that guarantees we can get into Meyer.
Oh yeah, that could have been a problem too.
So while it's true Tyler Salt is missing the Ice Rod for now,
That may not be a problem.
he's got a sizable lead here.
Yeah. I believe that's go mode if he checks Spike Cave here. It looks like we're not checking Spike Cave here. Dr. Earworm looking at the map. It's all those majors in the dark basement. And with 3 keys can actually get them. Tyler Salt's bottle, I believe, was a B, right? We saw a blue potion somewhere, but I think that was inaccessible.
Yeah, the blue potion was on library. Both runners
That's right.
have one bottle with a B in it.
Okay. Ah, there's the Hera Small,
Good to know.
which may not be important, but may, because it does have a major item.
Okay, we have a big key to Turtle Rock.
And Tyler Salt did skip that. Although could have gotten it without any more keys.
It might be a little difficult for him to come back to Pod for that, or to go to
Yeah.
Spike Cave. His
So we're probably
best bet
looking.
could very well be finding Mirror and Flippers.
Yeah. Which could potentially be in Pod. We'll find out shortly, I imagine.
We got one minor item and one major item. Outstanding. Oh, but we don't have a key to get that minor item.
It could be in the big chest if we hammer up. Carrot sword.
Yeah, we'll take that.
It certainly makes Ganon easier, as well as most other places. Although without a mirror here, if you hammer up, you're probably not coming back to Pod for a bit with that much health.
Okay, looks like we're just going to abandon that item and just go for the boss here. This is perfectly sensible.
Yeah.
Nice pod small on Landmos.
That could push Tyler back toward Pod eventually if he gets a few more. But he'll still have to go to Waterfall Ferry as well to get the Ice Rod. If he wants to beat Trenix.
Right. Okay, but we're going to go for Meyer.
Which makes sense, it's beatable. Hope you find what you need on the way, I guess. Like boots? Well, we don't need the boots, but we'll find them.
Then we can go back for the silvers. Oh, 2 major items in here.
Ooh.
Oh, wow! Handwear and footwear.
Footwear and other footwear.
It's personal preference, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you could wear flippers on your hands. That's fair. Are we talking about the boots? Oh, we do need that Quake. Okay. I do not remember where Tyler Salt got it.
Oh, that was on Cold Stairs, so logically you have to come to Meyer Shed for the
Get the flippers. So Tyler Salt's probably hoping to find a mirror at this point. Or a castle tower small. Which we know one of those things is not here. That looks like a minor item in the button chest. No, in the big chest or the chest beside the big chest. No, that is the button chest.
Ah, the shovel that you were talking about.
Oh, yeah. I mean, mirror could be a dig spot. It probably isn't, but it could be.
Okay, so Dr. Earworm, knowing about the boots, is going to end up with flippers here.
Yep. Oh boy, that's go mode for Tyler.
Whoa, what?
He just got the mirror in Spike Chest.
Oh, nice.
Now, as to whether
okay,
he
so-
knows that's go mode, I imagine he does. Or I miscounted. That's also possible.
Nope, you counted right.
Everything. Yep.
Okay, so where was that desert big that Tyler Salt has? I forget.
That's a good question. Might have been Ice Palace? That's the main thing I can think of that Tyler Salt has done that Dr. Earworm hasn't. Spooky there, even though we have the book. Nice.
According to Dr. Earworm's personal tracker, they do have the Desert Big.
Okay.
So that's... no, he doesn't know it's go mode because lack of Quake.
And in fact, lack of Quake is important. Oh, you'll be guaranteed to get it on Cold Stare, though, if you go kill Cold Stare.
Actually, he can just do Castle Tower and skip Meyer.
Oh, right, because he can also beat Trinex. Yeah.
So, 5 boss kills to go. But that is go mode.
Yeah. So Argus and Vitreous, are the two skipped.
Wow, so both runners are going to have 2 completely different skips.
Yeah. I guess with all 4 small keys, Dr. Earworm can skip the Pokey key. Doesn't save a whole lot of time, but it saves a little bit. Tyler Salt getting the blue potion, perhaps?
Yeah, that's useful to have.
Especially with Master Sword. Master Sword again can be tricky. Although again, I don't know. I don't have a good sense of how much experience either of these runners have with... Well, I expect neither of them have much experience with B Ganon, but...
I'm so excited to see this. What are we... Does Tyler Salt not...
Realize he's in go mode? Or have we forgotten about something? We have the Swamp Small, we have the Hook Shot. We have the Mirror, we have the Flippers. That should be a beautiful swamp. Possible mode confusion, possible just hasn't done the math yet. It does kind of sneak up on you when you don't have to kill specific bosses.
Yeah, he might have just forgotten the goal. I think it's funny, on his stream, the mode is called Kara Fruit Nonsense.
Amazing. Ooh, the big key to Swamp. So much faster to dash through those pegs.
Oh, it's second B. That is really cool. Actually, I have no idea if that's valuable or not.
It, as far as I know, will not make a difference. I guess if you fall in Ganon after you release your first B, then it could make a difference. But
okay,
that
so
would just be really unfortunate all around.
And,
yeah. And I guess we don't have bug nets. That's probably that's the only beat we can get. Well, unless there's a B refill at either ferry.
A B fill?
A B fill, yes. It's possible Tyler Salt doesn't remember he has a B and thinks he needs the bug net.
That's possible.
That would be 2 incorrect thoughts, but I could easily see how you'd get to either one of them.
And I'm curious, Because Dr. Earworm went and cleared out Laser Bridge. Do they not know they're also in go mode?
Yeah, I was surprised they went for the maps. Especially with... Oh, they haven't killed Mothula yet either, right? Because they didn't have the sword when they went there.
Well, adapting to a new mode with all kinds of fun settings is sometimes a challenge. I mean, always a challenge, but sometimes remembering things is a challenge.
I mean, there are about, what, 8 unusual settings in this, and forgetting one of them, not that surprising. Alright, looks like we are going to, well, purple chest turn, but then maybe swamp? And then hopefully Ganon? Oh, you might be thinking they need to kill all 12? That's possible.
Okay, we're going to do Bombo's Tablet as well.
Interesting. Thinking they need to kill all 12 bosses is probably... I don't know, yeah. So yeah, I guess if Dr. Earworm... Wait, was on Cold Stare. If Dr. Earworm figures out they're in go mode and rushes the bosses, they may be able to catch up if Tyler Salt does not realize that he's in go mode and has 10 boss kills in a moment.
Wait. We got the bug net and we're leaving?
Interesting. Okay, so he did think he needed the bug net, but he still needs to kill another boss. He's going to get the gold bee, but he still needs to kill Argus.
Meanwhile, Zaxxerai has finished in first place.
GG Zaxxerai.
There were only 3 runners in this race today.
Alright, we have caught the bee. The gold bee. And I don't know if you'll be able to get another good bee out of this. I have a vague recollection that the game checks that you do not already have one before letting one out, but that may have been changed in rando. We'll find out. Yep. You can only get a good bee from the bee statue if you don't already have one.
Okay, going back
The bee
to...
notched Janet into me and killed me, says Zaxxerai. Amazing.
What? Zaxxerai also saying, I was in go mode earlier and didn't realize sooner. That possibly seems to be the case with all 3 runners.
Yeah. I think Tyler Saltz has his 10 kills, and he does not.
Okay, so he's still gonna have to go back for Swamp.
Yeah.
And Dr. Earworm needs to finish this, and Ice, and Castle Tower.
Alright, he read Ganon's message, that's good. Oh yes, he was testing that for me. Thank you, Other Tom. So yeah, Dr. Earworm taking taking out Landmo now. That leaves Cold Stare and Agawam.
Yep.
Uncooperative duck. It'll be interesting to see once he gets Quake off of Cold Stare if he goes for Vitreous instead of the Castle Tower climb. I'm not actually sure which is faster.
Yeah, neither am I. Like when you already have the big key.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like Tyler's going back to Swamp Palace. And presumably thought the net was go mode.
Of all the mistakes to make, that was really entertaining.
I sure did not see that coming, for sure. Actually, we're meeting this major, hoping it's... Actually, I don't know what they'd be hoping it is. Sword, maybe? We know it's not Silver's. Oh, mirror. Well, do you care at this point?
I suppose out of everything left, Go Mode Swamp is probably the fastest, so if the mirror turns up...
That's true, yeah. Oh, Quake, yeah. Although, at this point, I don't know if I care about Quake. Because I don't even... Oh, he did go to Meyer, so he saw that Meyer requires Quake, though.
Probably. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't believe I'm just noticing now. Dr. Earworm's music is Mifa's theme. It's so subtle. Oh, the fabled Sword and Swamp, of course.
Ah, yes. All right, so that, I believe, we have now seen all the major items. Quake's on Cold Stare. Another B.
Not even a good B.
The bottles are all random. I did not ensure that there would be bees in bottles. But we still got 3 of them, apparently.
Alright, that's boss number 9 for Dr. Earworm. Tyler Salt on number 10.
No mirror means we have to save and quit out of Ice Palace, of course. I guess the one benefit of Castle Tower is it puts you right at the pyramid, whereas Vitreous will not.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And you'd have to save and quit out of Meyer without the mirror. Although they would find the mirror, but they wouldn't know that. So I think Castle Tower is a fine choice here.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense.
Because then you know you have full health going into... I mean, you could start at Old Man's Cave or Sanctuary and then flute to run over to the pyramid, but...
Oh no. Does Tyler Salt think the goal... If he miscounted and thought he had 10 and then is told he hasn't beaten the goal, he might think the goal is all bosses. Or, no, wait, he's just going to the pyramid.
I think he's going to Ganon, yeah, but he was just at Swamp, right?
Yeah. Okay, just faking us out. Last minute fun and games. I appreciate it. I really need to know what this MSU is now that I'm actually paying attention to it.
I think they
really
said in the
cool.
race room, but I don't remember. Hot air balloon, cannon text.
Zelda and Chill MSU.
Into phase 3. Get ready for the "oh no, a bee" message. Oh no, a bee, my one true weakness.
This is incredible. Beautiful, even.
And
GG to
that's
Pepper
a
Salt.
stone to death cannon.
And GG's to the bee, of course.
Yes.
Hey, wait, that was the basic bee. He didn't even use
That was
the
the
good
basic.
bee.
He didn't even use the good bee.
Wow.
All that effort to get it.
Well, one thing's for sure, we're gonna have some entertaining interviews, I think.
Yeah. See how many blue balls Aga has. I have not been counting.
Eh,
But
we
I
can
think this
always
was the end of the
reverse
first
engineer it.
cycle. Yeah.
Zero. Okay.
Oh, wow. Looks like we have a Tyler Salt. Welcome in GG's.
Hello. Thank you for the GGs. Oh, man. So I conflated the new boss hunt with the old boss hunt and thought that Ice Armos counted.
Oh.
Yeah. So because with the old boss hunt before the chain, when there were Triforce pieces, right? There was a Triforce piece behind Ice Armos. And so that counted as one of the bosses. And so did Moldorm too. And so I don't know. And so I thought that GT had given me 2, and I didn't realize that until I dropped in. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I should just go to Swamp then. So.
We also were surprised you were looking for the bug net when you already had a bee.
Well, I didn't know how many. I was only on Master Sword, and
Right.
I didn't know how long the bee was gonna last.
That's fair.
So, because I hadn't played with that before, and so I was like, you know what, I better safe than sorry here. It probably cost me the race against Zax, or would have been much closer. But I'm lucky I found it pretty quickly. So
There is a bee shop as well that you don't need the bug net for.
Oh yeah, of course there
Red
is.
Shield shop
Which?
has it.
Oh, the Red Shield shop. Interesting. Yes, of course. No, that never would have occurred to me.
Well, GG's
So.
to Dr. Earworm, who has finished just a couple minutes behind Tyler Salt.
GG's, dog. Hopefully, be joining us soon. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad I got to like show off as much of the nonsense as I could. So.
Oh yeah,
And
we had a lot of fun too.
Yeah. We saw you using the book a few places.
Oh yeah.
I don't believe you looked at the dungeon maps at all, though.
I did not know. Oh, looks like Doc is down in the post-race voice channel. Can you guys see that? I don't know. Oh, there we go. GG's, Doc.
Hello, GG's. I was on the channel.
I think we're talking about I could have bought a B at the end, but now I get to tell Arya that I was in BugNet Go legitimately.
Well, yeah. So that was same, right? I the reason I opened first of all, it took me way too long to trust that I actually understood how the maps and icons worked.
Yep.
And then eventually I did, and these are sweet. I love it. But it took me way too long to be like. So what? I didn't realize for the longest time that the pot icon was a pot. I thought it was like an open chest.
I thought that too.
That was confusing me. And then once I saw it on the map, then I was like, oh, that's okay. So those are like hearts, arrows, rupees.
I forgot that the dungeon maps were clueful entirely. That probably would have saved me a bunch of time.
And then the problem is I also am really bad at reading them. So I just have no practice reading them. So I ended up wasting a bunch of time that would have been better suited just going, because I had a bee in a bottle from early on.
Yes, for sure.
So, but I didn't know if one was enough.
Yeah, exactly. I was the same thing.
So and then I also didn't realize until, like you said, that there's a bee shop available. So I was also opening a bunch of extra chests looking for BugNet, but then I happened to cross a second bottle with a bee in it, and then I figured I was safe.
Where was your second bottle with a bee in it?
I don't remember. TR maybe.
Oh, okay. Because I had a second bottle with a bee in it, but it was behind. Because Swamp had the BugNet in the first chest, and then also a tempered sword, and then also a bottle with a bee in it.
Now, I have a question. You went to all the trouble getting the good bee, and then you didn't even use it.
Well, again, I wasn't sure. I wanted to see how long the small bee would last. You know, I was just really curious about how long it would work.
Yeah. In retrospect, I definitely should have one. If I'd known that 1B was enough, but then also like that's probably true for you too. So like if we both had that information, I'm curious what it would have looked like. You know.
Yeah, I think we both probably would have been closer to Zach's.
Yeah, probably.
Who, frankly, has probably played these settings before. So.
Which two bosses did you skip?
Trinex, and Aga 1.
Wow. Okay. No overlap.
Oh, really?
I skipped Vidi and Argus. I never found the mirror.
Oh, I never found the ice rod. Mirror was in Mire.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember where the ice rod was.
Ice rod was in Waterfall Ferry.
Waterfall Ferry.
Yeah, I never went there. Yeah. So, well, by the time I got them, by the time I was in GT, I was like, okay, I'm Master Sword Go, basically. And then it took me a couple minutes to realize that that the bees might not be enough. And so I just started, I was like go mode from there. I never went into TR. I opened it while I was up there and then went into GT, and I was like, oh wait, I am almost in go mode. And so I just never went back there. And then went straight to Ice and Desert and Mire. And then got the BugNet and got a good bee and went to Gan, and he's like, you haven't finished your goal. And I was like, shit.
Wait, so this is a critical question. So because you might have seen me hesitate a little bit in back of pod, because I found Quake, which made Mire an option. And so I found the fourth TR spell, which made So I was hesitating a bit because I'm like, do I beat Helma while I'm here, or do I open Harmless Hellway? Because I wasn't clear on whether the BugNet would show up as a major item or a minor item on the icons. And I was still thinking that I might need the BugNet. So Harmless Hellway had a minor item icon, and then when I was in Ice, I think Ice was where my second bottle was actually. Because I remember seeing a minor item icon, opening it, and getting my second bee in a bottle, and realizing, oh, if bees in bottles are minor items, then the BugNet almost certainly is. But by that point, it was also like,
or maybe that was my second. That might have been my second.
That was my
first bottle with a bee in it.
Kara, is
with
there
the one in ice.
do you have like a Discord server or like documentation anywhere for how all this stuff works, or do you just sort of like learn it as it goes?
So I did make up a page with specifically the settings for this race that it sounds like no one looked at, which is fine.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see a link. Yeah.
I think it was in Muffin's big announcement, which is.
Oh, I probably should. I'm a Tark admin. I probably should have clicked on those.
But then I also have the settings page on the generator that has
Okay, cool.
some of the more
details.
general settings. Yeah, what the possible settings are.
Yeah.
Cool.
I never went to
there's
the back of pod, Doc.
Oh yeah.
So-
No, I did because I saw that was where my tempered sword was. Because I looked at the map and saw that there was a major item back there.
No, I came out of GT with one small key and the big key, and so I just went right side and went straight down.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Very fun mode. Zax,
Yes,
I will
I had a
play
lot of
more of
fun.
this garbage with you. I've only ever my only real like interaction with your branch, Kara, has been from watching Willard play it, and I've always thought it was so cool and an absolute tragedy that it doesn't get more play. So it was really cool that we got to feature it here a little bit, and I'm super down to mess with it more because there's some cool stuff in there.
Yeah, for sure. I've played some Bomberman from your old site, which I hope that you are able to bring back soon.
Yeah.
The bombs only, because that is a blast. And then thoroughly enjoyed watching our dear friend Home_Wrecker and Scottish Brave play through the April Fools from last year. That was an absolute delight. I'm as part of the Tark admin team, I'm really glad that we could in the midst of this event do a little showcase race of your branch. I wish more people had come in, but I'm glad that we got to show it off on ZSR for sure, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks so much. I'm just gonna interrupt real quick, say GG's, thanks everyone, but I gotta jump. Bye.
Yeah, GG's Doc.
GG's.
GG's also to Doc, who is officially now a doctor. He successful defended his dissertation yesterday. So,
Oh, nice.
Congratulations.
GG's
Congrats.
But yeah, no, thank you. I'm glad that we were able to show this off on Restream, and that we were able to do the thing. I would love to. I'm definitely gonna play more of this stuff. It's a lot of fun, and I'd love to be able to keep closer tabs on the cool stuff that you're doing over your neck of the woods, Kara. I really appreciate it.
I saw that both of you put "Thanks, Kara" in your characters' names. I don't know if that was.
Oh, good. We did not discuss that. So I'm glad it worked out that way. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. So thanks for comms, and thanks to the ZSR folks for putting us on. Really appreciate it. And for hosting this entire event. I'm glad that to those of you in chat who watched the restreams that we were able to put on. I'm really glad that I saw somebody post in the main Discord a couple of months ago that the 10-year anniversary of the randomizer was coming up, and I was like, we have to commemorate this in some way. And so I brought it to the Tark admin team, and shout outs to Muffins, who does so much for this community and was able to spin up copies of all of the older versions of the randomizer to generate the seeds that we've had for over the past week and a half. And it's been a blast playing in some of these races and watching them. And I hope that everybody has really enjoyed it. And here's to many more years of Rando.
I think that's me then.
I think so.
All right, we're off to the honors. Have a good rest of the day, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.